Hello, my friends. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I probably just played the footage of me drawing my January Patreon illustration. This month's illustration is quite special to me. I decided to draw a pigeon. I'm not sure if you can see, sitting on some telephone wires with the mountains and the forest underneath them. I actually decided to do a pigeon this month as at the beginning of the year I was on my way to my part-time job, and I always take the owlies because I just find that they're more quiet and peaceful, and I can kind of just like think about whatever on my way. And unfortunately, I came across a pigeon who was in immense distress. They had gotten stuck in that barbed wire that people put up to prevent pigeons from sitting / people from entering, the back of a building or something like that. I won't go into too much detail because I was so sad, and this pigeon needed help. So I ended up calling the Burnaby Wildlife Rescue Association. First of all, thank you so much to everybody at the Burnaby Wildlife Rescue Association. They were extremely helpful, and they were able to get to the pigeon and help it out relatively quickly. I've had to call them before for other things, but nothing like this, and it just made me realize how important it is to have some kind of animal 911 or like rescue system, because in that moment I couldn't help but feel like I want to call 911, I want to call an ambulance or the fire department for this bird, but obviously you sort of can't. I'm happy that I was able to get a hold of them and that they were able to act so quickly. Their volunteer came and they did get the pigeon and they took it to a local emergency. Unfortunately, the pigeon didn't make it through. They passed. I just feel really grateful that this poor bird didn't pass where it was in the situation that it was. I've been so sad about it. This is what I wanted to do to honor them, because I just feel like a lot of people don't see animals in the same way they see other humans, but we're also animals, and I just feel like this was very preventable. I'm also going to be giving this painting to my very good friend Gina. It's her birthday this weekend, and she loves pigeons and bugs and animals and frogs, but she just recently got a pigeon tattoo, so I'm really excited because I also think that she'll really like this painting, and I know that she feels the same way about animals and pigeons as I do. So Gina, I hope you like it. You'll obviously be seeing this after your birthday. But yeah, I'm really excited to share it with you. As I mentioned in my last video, I have a Patreon Happy Mail subscription service where you can get a postcard of whatever illustration I've made that month, along with a sticker sheet, which I have not finished designing for January yet, but I do have the sketches for the stickers ready. I hope that you can see them. So yeah, so this is kind of how I roughly make my designs each month. I'll sketch everything out for both the illustration and the stickers, and then for the illustration I redraw it on the watercolor paper, and then I will paint it with colored ink. For the stickers, I then take a photo with my iPad and I draw them digitally. Yeah, that's a little bit of my process on how I make my art. I also wanted to mention that I also have a free newsletter on my Patreon that comes out once a month, which is a bit more behind the scenes of me creating art and any other information on, upcoming events or things that I'll be getting up to in the coming months. And I also try to do a section with things that I am into right now, so either music I really like or a YouTube content creator I've been watching a lot. I try to kind of include stuff like that, or if there's a movie I've seen I like, to help you know, kind of just like connect with you guys better. If you would like, please drop me a comment and let me know if you have any music that you're really into right now, or any YouTube videos you would recommend that you think I might like. I would also love it if anyone has any suggestions on what they would like to see for February's Patreon illustration next month. Even if you're not able to join the tiers, I still would love any feedback and suggestions. I also have a $2 tip tier. Wait, a $2 tip jar tier, which is essentially just a tier to help support me keep creating, but you also get a digital copy of the illustration each month as well. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you're all doing well and having a lovely January so far and keeping warm despite it being still relatively warm here in Vancouver. 8 degrees according to my phone outside, but as you can see I have my patio doors open and it's not cold at all, which is a little strange for January, but I think that it is still probably on its way because the weather here is super unpredictable and we always get snow at least once, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys again soon. I don't really know what else I'm going to film for this video, but like I said, I'm going to aim to make 1 to 2 videos a month going forward, and I'm feeling super inspired by photography and filming currently, so yeah, stay tuned for what's next, and I'll see you soon.